Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Queenie, for those who don't know me, reviewing The Circle, Season 7, Episode, is this 12? 13? 12? 13? The finale. Before I get into it, please make sure to like this video, subscribe and hit the bell, and leave a comment down below. So the last episode left us on a cliffhanger of who the secret super influencer Madeline was going to block. And I'm sorry, all the game props that I gave to Madeline went out the window because she blocked Jadeja.
Hello. Wait. Oh, Madeline.
I'm so sorry.
I thought you had it out for Rachel. You played me.
No, I did.
Your two strongest alliances are the best players in this game right now.
I thought that you were closer to like Rachel and Gianna.
See, I was. Me and Gianna were tight.
That's what I thought. And so I was like, I thought you were setting me up. I would like Doug, but I understand if you don't want to hug me.
We can hug, girl.
Okay.
It's okay.
You don't seem like a hugger.
If you're genuine, go prove it by winning.
Okay, well,
Bye.
I truly am sorry.
So of course I like Jadeja and I didn't want Jadeja to go. However, on a game standpoint, the person to eliminate at this point in the game where you have no blood on your hands come the next ranking is Gianna. If not Gianna, at least Kevin. Because yes, Kevin is your number one, whatever, fine. Maybe you want to keep Kevin. But Kevin has been in the top spot. And if you can't go for him, go for somebody else who has consistently been in the top spot. That has been Gianna. You're going to leave Gianna in the game? Anyways, so in this conversation with Jadeja, at first I thought, maybe Jadeja is salty that she just got blocked right before the finale. But as it kept going and as the episode kept going, I was like, no, I don't think Jadeja likes this girl. Obviously, I don't know these people. We're speaking from what we see on a edited show, right? But I was thinking, yeah, I don't think Jadeja likes her very much. And it's funny too, because to Jadeja's face, Madeline was like, oh my gosh, I feel so bad. I'm so sorry, whatever. But back in her room, she was like, I don't feel bad. I'm like, okay, maybe they could sense that they don't really vibe with each other like that. So yeah, it was a little bit awkward, but Jadeja was like, you know what? The game is the game. I give myself props for even getting this far in the game. So it is what it is. The next day in Jadeja's message, honestly, she gave Madeline her props. She didn't say her name, obviously, but she said whoever the secret influencer was, I think that they're going to win. So in the circle chat, some people are trying to suss out who could it have been.
The fact that Jadeja spoke so highly of the person that #blocked her is admirable.
I have a feeling that it was her and she's trying to really move on from the topic of conversation.
Classic Kevin and Madeline's deflecting the heat off of them and possibly putting it on somebody who Jadeja clearly thought was an ally. Yep, that's literally what it is.
I don't think the #secret super influencer is going to confess.
I would not put it past Madeline that it is her.
All we could do is tell them our 2 cents.
But I want them to know how grateful I am to be here.
No one's gonna admit it, and you know what? We don't need them to. It's fine.
I don't know why Madeline was trying so hard to throw off the scent, because the more you do that, the more people suspect you. And I think it was Kevin who had a suspicion, and I want to say Rachel, but I don't remember. But some people were looking at Madeline like, girl, or was it Tiara? I don't know. The point of the matter is, don't try so hard to shift the attention on somebody else because you just look more guilty. But anyways, they left that topic. They were celebrating the fact that they're in the top 5, whatever, cool. I was kind of hoping they would have one last chance to strategize about the vote. No, because now I'm thinking maybe they would have deliberately voted people low. But is that a bad thing? Like, if the game is really the game, like, let's do it up until the end. So they're now having this chat about who could have been the influencer. I want to see them go into their little groups and try to decipher who it could have been. Because I think if enough people spoke about it, they would have come to the conclusion that it was Madeline. Now, I think Madeline already sunk her game at the fact that she didn't vote out Gianna. So regardless of if people make a plan to vote her low or not, I think she already lost the win just by that move alone. But anyways, let's move on to the vote. The vote that the show decided to show us was that Rachel and Gianna voted each other first. Madeline voted Kevin first, while he voted her second, and Tiara voted her second as well. Gianna voted Tiara third. Tiara voted Gianna third. Madeline voted Rachel last. Kevin voted Tiara last. So all this time when I was here, like, why does Tiara have this weird attachment to Kevin? Clearly it makes sense because Kevin, out of his alliances, was like, you'll be at the bottom. And then Rachel voted Kevin last. Now it's time for everyone to meet. And of course, the best reaction was everybody seeing who Gianna really was.
Madeline! You're
Oh, shit! You're not Tiara!
I freaking knew it! No! I knew it! What?
What are we gonna do?
Oh my God! No! Oh my God! Tiara!
Who is this secret super influencer?
It was not me.
Not us.
It was me!
Can I be honest? I kind of miss when they did the reveal in the whatever dinner thing that they would do, and then everyone would come to the lounge and meet with Michelle, and Michelle would host the reunion. I like that better. These self-directed questions to me were kind of corny, but whatever. It's always so entertaining to see people be like, wait, what? Wait, what? That's you? Like, and for it to be twins and twins that look nothing like Gianna, like, it was so great. Mwah, chef's kiss. I also think I like the concept of there being more catfish than real people. It just was really interesting. It was giving the vibe of The Anonymous. I don't know if you guys have been watching that show, but it's on, is it on the USA Network, I think? And basically, you play with people in real life, but there's an anonymous mode where you take on a character and nobody knows who is assigned to what character, and you could just say whatever the hell you want to say, but then you see people face to face and it's like, wait, was that you? Who's who? And you're kind of trying to unmask who each player was. Now that's what I feel like the circle should do, since they want to put this emphasis on who's a catfish, who's not a catfish. The game right now is structured to be about popularity. You're trying to get the influencer spot. Regardless of if you're fake or you're real, it's about the relationships that you build. So if they want to do a catfish season, I feel like they should just go in full force. Like, this season is about hunting catfish. We have half real people, half fake people, kind of like The Traitors. The way the show is structured right now, it's not for hunting catfish. But if they want to do that, just make the season surrounding that. Maybe that's what they should do for season 8. I don't know. But anyways, it's time for the blocked players to meet everybody else. And of course, again, the best reaction was discovering who Gianna really is.
How are you?
Who are you?
Gianna.
This is Andy, yes.
You're Gianna? I hate you.
Is this Gianna?
What?
Obsessed with that. Gianna.
Also Gianna, okay.
Wait, there's two of
Gianna.
you? You are not my maid of honor.
The main event for me was Jadeja. Jadeja came out looking scrumdiddly yum yum. Okay? Beautiful girl. Of course, her and Darian looking great as ever. And I saw, so somebody sent me the article that Jadeja did. Was it Jadeja or one of them did, talking about them actually being together. They're together. And they've confirmed on social media that they're still together. How cute. So cute. But yeah, then they started talking about game moves, right? And Madeline starts to get emotional because everybody's realizing, oh, you were playing a ruthless game.
You were trying to get me out of this game, and it crushed me.
Wait.
I made that up.
No, you did not.
You rated me 4th.
I lied.
What?
I had to. At the end of the day, you all have your own mind.
You sound like a villain.
I feel bad. It got me here on the couch, so I can't say I regret
That's
it.
why I don't want to see you crying no more.
The tears are real. I still have feelings. I'm still a human.
I think it's absolutely crazy that Darian still believed that Kevin was his number one and that he voted him as the influencer. Now, I did see on social media that Darian says it's not because I thought he was my number one. There's more to the story. I haven't heard him explain it yet, but I'm so intrigued to know why he chose to do that. Kevin says that Madeline was feeding him information that made him believe that Darren wasn't trustworthy, especially because Madeline was his number one. And then she outright is like, yeah, I lied. Oh, and that other thing, I lied about that too. And I lied about that too. And so I'm like, okay, well, if she's going to own it, then just own it, because the game is the game. Some people in my comment section have said that they did not like the way that Madeline played, because you should still have some like morality to you. Me personally, as long as it doesn't have real life implications, I'm okay with a person who lies in the game. The game is the game. If you really are a game player, you do what you have to do to win. If you feel like honesty is the best way to win, then you do that. If you feel like lying is the best way to win, then you do that. Now, if you're gonna lie, stand 10 toes in your lies. I didn't really like how Madeline then kind of shifted it like, let me not do too much, because she got upset when Jadeja was like, I don't want to see the tears. Me personally, I didn't want to see the tears either. She was like, I'm a real person. I have real feelings. Okay, but you were just saying the game is the game, suck it up. So the game is the game, Madeline. I do understand that it can get overwhelming, so I do empathize with her getting emotional. But me personally, I would take so much pride in being able to bamboozle all these people in this kind of game. I'm sorry, I would take pride in it. I would. Now, if I lied about things in my real life to gain sympathy in the game, now that's bad. But she never did that. All her lies were game related. Me personally, I'm okay with it. So the results for the final rating were kind of expected, if you ask me. The person in 5th place was Tiara. Honestly, at this point in the game, Tiara just hadn't made enough strong alliances. She had made an impact enough for people to want to keep her vote, but not to give her their vote, you know? Then we have Rachel, who is in 4th place. Honestly, I thought Rachel would rank higher than Madeline, just because Madeline near the end there was getting a lot of suspicion, and I thought people were going to use her as a goat. Like, I'll take it to the final, but then when it comes time to cut her off, like, I'll just cut her off. Madeline was 3rd, and then 1st place was Gianna, which is even more proof that the game move to make for Madeline as the influencer was to vote out Gianna. Every time Gianna was an influencer, it was because she was voted up there. At least with Kevin, the argument is somebody put him up there one of those times. But Gianna had just been going from strength to strength, and you didn't think this is the perfect time to cut out my biggest competition? Gianna was never going to vote Madeline first. Never. It was always going to be Rachel. And yes, she didn't know about the secret alliance between her and Kevin, but we knew. So it's like, dang, girl, you're already number 3 on their list at the very least. But hey, it is what it is. Gianna played a good game. To go from being the first blocked, the first disruptor, to then revive your game, a 3-time influencer, playing as a double catfish, and then win the game. What a great story. Honestly, the twins weren't my favorite coming in, but leaving the show, I'm okay with this win. I loved the journey that they went on. I love the way that they were able to pivot. I love the way that they were emotional players, but were still rational enough to make the best game decision for them. Like, it was just good. It was really, really good. I enjoyed this season. You guys let me know your thoughts on the finale and what you would like to see different in the next season, maybe. And with that being said, I'll see you in the next one. You don't have to leave just because you only watch The Circle. Love is Blind has started. You can stick around for that. Okay? So like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one.